How's it going, fellow reefers? It's Racing Reefer here with you guys, coming up with another update. This is week 4. There hasn't been a whole lot of changes in the tank. Haven't added any fish or coral. That'll be coming next week. I did lose one fish, which happened to be my Christmas wrasse. Other than that, my 2 clownfish, yin and yang, are doing fine, and my hippo tang, which I have now named Twitch, is doing good. So we're just going to go through the tank, show you what I all have in there for my corals that I had for my nano. Give a shout out to another fellow reefer and YouTuber, and so let's get to that, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so here's the hippo tang, or as I call it, Twitch. He is doing really good. He's fattening up, looking pretty good. He does happen to itch himself on the rock every once in a while, but I haven't seen any signs of ick on him. He doesn't look stressed or anything, so I'd say he's doing pretty good. As you can tell, I got one clownfish over here, and the other one is over there. Now, ever since I added the hippo tang, these 2 clownfish have been on the other side of the tank for the most part. Every once in a while they'll get back together, but they seem to stay separate. So that's it with the fish. Like I said, I lost my Christmas wrasse, which I plan on getting another one. Hopefully next week if my local fish store has one. So let's get to the coral. Alrighty guys, so here's my bicolored frog spawn. It's not opened, it's actually healing from the previous place I had it. Where I had it before, it was in way too much flow and the flesh was pretty much peeling away from the coral. So I placed it in this spot and it is bouncing back pretty quick. It's really starting to, or its flesh is starting to grow back, and it's starting to open up more and more, which is good. I've had this, well, this came from my nano. I've had this coral for 8 months now, and it came with 1 head, and now it has a total of 3. Alrighty guys, so in the very back I have my peppermint green toadstool, which hasn't been open for a week. It was pretty much sitting up front when I first put it in the tank, and I could tell it wasn't very happy, and then it closed up, so I threw it back there, which is a little bit less light and less flow than it is up front by the tank. This isn't the first time that it hasn't opened up for a week. When I first got it, it did the same thing, so I'm not too really concerned about it. A trumpet coral, had this thing for about 9 months. Came from my nano tank. When I first got it, it had 2 heads, but one of the heads was bleaching, and when I got it into my nano, that head didn't last very long, so it was only down to 1 head, and then from that time in the nano it grew 2 more. I got my 8 can right next to that. Now, this thing has been through hell and back. It's almost died like 3 times in the nano tank. The reasons for I have no clue. That was the only coral that was kind of going through a spell and off and on, but it's rebounding. It's coming back pretty good. So I'll have to see if I can get a little better look at it here. See if I can catch the color on it. I'll have to adjust my lights maybe a little bit. Okay, well, looks like we're not going to get the color. I'll have to adjust my lights on the next vid, see if I can get everything to pop more. Alrighty guys, so here's my frag of, one of my frags of zoanthids. I believe these are eagle eyes. If I'm wrong, guys correct me. I've had these for quite a while in the nano tank, and they've been growing pretty good. And as you guys can see in the back, I have these. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in here. Okay. So as you guys can see, I got 3 baby mushrooms. These are orange yumas, I believe. Now, I got these along with this frag of zoanthids, which is kind of hard to see, which is like the Jason Fox Star Galax, I believe is what they're called. And these 3 corals I got from Pat Murphy from Murphy's Reefing, and this is my shout out. I cannot thank this guy enough. He sent me these because we were going to try something to see if they would survive, but he also sent me a ball of Chaeto because he knew when I was actually picking up my my wrasse, my hippo tang, he knew I was going for a cleanup crew and getting all that stuff, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get a ball of Chaeto. And he's like, well, you know what, I'll just send you some. So he did, and I cannot thank Pat Murphy from Murphy's Reefing. Very nice guy, very awesome. We talk quite a bit. And if you guys don't know who Pat Murphy is from Murphy's Reefing, I'll leave a description or a link to his channel in the description below. Check him out. Check out his videos. Give him a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button of his. He's a really nice guy. He's got a lot of information. He's got some beautiful corals. He's setting up a new display tank, so go check him out. And I'll show you some pictures of the Chaeto from when he first got, or from when I first got it till now, which has been 3 weeks, and the growth that I've had. So yeah guys, go check him out. Really awesome guy. Other than that is it for the update. Like I said, I'll be getting a few more fish next week, and some more coral. There's a frag swap next week, so I'm going to be going to that, and so I'll get some more coral in here and pop out some more updates. So keep it real and keep it reefing, guys, and hope you enjoyed this update.